To view and manage the students in your Legends of Learning account, open your Students page. There are several ways to add your students to this list. If your school or district has sent rosters into Legends of Learning, or uses a single sign-on such as Clever or ClassLink, then students will automatically populate this list. If your student list isn't automatically populated, there are two ways to add students. When a student uses your teacher code to join their first assignment, and uses Sign Up to create a new account, the student is added to your list. Or you can add a student manually with the Add Student button. Enter the student's first name and last name. A suggested username will appear, which you can edit if needed. You can set a password for this student, and if you don't, the student will be prompted to create their own password after logging in. You can also add the student to a group, and groups will be discussed a bit farther on. Click Create to add this new student to your list. The last way to populate your student list is to import from Google Classroom. Choose the Google account associated with your Classroom account and choose the students to import. Once populated, you can sort your student list by clicking column headers for last name, first name, or username. To find a specific student, enter any part of the student's name or username in the search field. Clearing the search field brings back the entire list. Classes or sections within classes can be represented by groups. Click Add Groups, enter the group name, and add it to the list. You can edit the name of an existing group, then click Save Changes, and you can remove groups with the delete icon. To place students into groups, use the Groups drop-down menu. A student can be in more than one group, for example, to allow for differentiation within or between periods. You can filter the list to show one or more groups. The Class Info button can be used to download a CSV file listing each student, username, and student group in your account. For each student, there are 4 action icons on the right. You can remove a student with the delete icon, or you can use the edit icon to edit student names. Student passwords can be managed with the Reset Password icon. You can choose to allow the student to reset their password, or you can create one for the student. Remember to save any changes. The last icon is Performance, which opens the student's playlist history. At the top of this report are the all-time performance results for that student. Below that are results for each assignment the student has joined. Both sets of results can be downloaded as CSV files. There are also bulk management options for students. You can use the checkboxes to select one or more students manually, or click the top checkbox to select all students. The bulk menu can be opened by clicking the 3-dot icon. The first option is Delete, which is helpful when you're starting the school year with a new set of students and need to clear out previous students. You can also add all selected students to one or more groups, remove selected students from all groups to which they are assigned, and reset all student passwords.